Hello and welcome, federal viewers. We'll be talking today with very renowned writer from Tamil Nadu, Mr. A Muthukrishnan. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
So our chat is mainly focused about a single stone pillar. Yes, you are right. That pillar has become a big controversy in Tamil Nadu. This ancient stone pillar is standing at the Thiruparankundram hill, which is the first holy abode of Tamil god Lord Muruga. And we have invited writer Mr. Muthukrishnan essentially to tell us to bust all the myths connected to the our standing pillar at the Thiruparankundram hill, while the right-wing outfit members have approached the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court seeking the help of the court to light the lamp in that pillar. But many experts are arguing that that stone pillar was a British era survey stone and it was not a stone pillar where the ceremonial light should be lit. So let's dig into those details and also seek inputs from Mr. Muthukrishnan, who has been documenting the entire hill for almost in the last 2 decades. Hello, Mr. Muthukrishnan. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hello.
So let's get into the details. So can you explain to us how significant is that hill? We learned that this hill has the temple, Jain cave, and even a dargah. What it is all about? How the hill looks? Can you explain to us first?
Since my teen days or my college days, I have been living in Thiruparankundram, and the hill is pretty close to us. It is close to our heart. We have been roaming around the hills. Whenever it is a rainy day, we, a bunch of at least 12, 13 people would all assemble, and we would be on the hill. Whole day we would roam around the hill. Not only the day, we have also been on the hilltop for full nights from 9 o'clock to morning 6 o'clock. So we have we have mastered the hill. Like we would be there on either part of the hill or around the hill. So our college days and after my college, it was whenever we have time, we would be on the hilltop. So the hill is very close to us. So this is something about the hill and me. The
So you
other
know
thing is
about
that
it's like a back of your hand. You know it where it
yeah.
everything works. Yeah. So
This
what do you
this
find in the hill?
See, this is like there was only one stairs to climb on the hill. So there was one stair which would go from the middle of the town of Thiruparankundram, and it would go up the hill. So this hill, when you climb up, it bifurcates into two spheres. You will be seeing two hillocks. So when you climb, there is a smaller hillock which is just behind the Thiruparankundram Murugan temple's Gopuram, and then you climb further up, you will get a flat surface on the hillock. A perfect flat. If you go there only, you can realize how flat the surface is. So that is a flat portion which is called the Nellithopu. And from Nellithopu, once again the hill bifurcates into two. One is from Nellithopu, you go to the dargah, and the next one you go to the back of the hillock where the Kashi Vishwanathar temple is there. So these are two things. So now you had a smaller hillock over here, then the main hillock where the dargah is, and the third portion is the rear of this hill where the Kashi Vishwanathar Koil is. So and on the other hand, you have to see that when you are going to go to this hillock, when we come around the hill, you have the primary health center from where you can see a lot of dotted caves. So these are the caves that are Jain caves. They have inscriptions and they have very significant. They are very significant to the Jain communities living in Tamil Nadu. And then when you go to the back of the hill, you have the rock cut temple, which is one of the amazing, beautiful places of South India that is called the rock cut temple. That was a perfect Jain temple, and later on it was converted into a Hindu cave temple. Okay. Then when we
Okay.
climb
So we
top of
have
the
a
hill,
Jain. Yeah, we have
Yeah,
Jain temple
and also
there,
the
and we have a dargah there, and there is a temple, the Kashi Vishwanatha temple, and downside we have the Murugan temple.
Murugan
So,
temple.
what is this entire controversy about? What is to do with that stone pillar, which is just 15 meters from the dargah? The right
Yeah,
wing outfit members have been asking
yeah.
the government to light a lamp there. What is the issue with the Tamil Nadu government? That to a petition from a Hindu devotee, he wants to light a lamp. What's the issue?
See, from the early 90s, this problem has been going on. So, first of all, you need to know that there was nothing called Thiruparankundram Karthigai Deepam. Okay, in Thiruparankundram, there was nothing held called the Karthigai Deepam. In my childhood, I have heard of two Deepams. One is in Sabarimala and the other one is Tiruvannamalai. In Thiruparankundram, there was nothing called a Karthigai Deepam at all. There was one small light being lit on the smaller hillock near the Gopuram, or the smaller hillock rear to the backside of the Gopuram. So that was only being done. In the 90s, the right wing splinter movements started something called, like, they want to go and light up the Karthigai Deepam. So before that, what they did is that in Thiruparankundram in the 90s, they wrote a lot of wall writings. They write on the wall political things on bigger walls. Even now political parties do that. So at that time, they wrote very clearly about their agenda, that they want to get rid of the dargah at the hilltop. This is a Murugan hill. There can't be a dargah on the top. We want to remove the dargah from the hilltop, was written by them very clearly. And from then to H. Raja talking now about the relocation of the dargah, the right wing have one agenda, and their one single agenda is to get rid of the dargah at the hilltop. So they have not been hiding these things. They have come in the open. They have written on the walls. They have given interviews. Their only agenda is that they want to now go to the hilltop in larger numbers. So now they are praying for a pretext, or they now want to create something where they would say that we are a devotee, we are very pious, we are God fearing, we want to go there, we want to light a deepam. But Tamil Nadu government, since those days, they have gone to the court several times. The court has always stricken down their thing, that because the HRNC is already doing it. Since the problem came, Karthigai Deepam became a regular feature. I have lived in Thiruparankundram for 30 years. See, how the temple works is that in the temple, for every job, there is a family in Thiruparankundram, or a set of families to carry the pallak, or to take the temple car around. Like that, in the temple, there are around 40-50 duties, to which there are certain families who have been doing this for decades or centuries. Since the temple is here, there are families for every other work over there. Every work,
So
for the
there is a
flowering thing.
customary right, and there
Right.
are group of families.
Families.
They are given this task, and they are doing it
Yes,
for
yes.
generations.
So there are tasks and there are families. So in the history of this Thiruparankundram temple, there never has been a task called the Deepam Yetrudal. In Tiruvannamalai, you have families which are doing that. But in Thiruparankundram, you don't have families which have been assigned this task, which is itself is a testament or a fact that this never has been a part of the traditional thing at this temple. So if that would have been there, you would have inscriptions, you would have manuals, you would have things. And then, see, not only these families have to be given grants every year. So they get various grants for doing this task. So never in the history of Thiruparankundram Hill has there been a task like this, or has there been a grant like this. So this is totally a non-issue brought by the right wingers. They did the Babri Masjid in 1992 by giving false hopes to the Supreme Court, and you know what happened after that. So always they have lied in the courts. At the same time, they had a venomous agenda in their mind, which they wanted to bring it out. In
Yes,
Thiruparankundram
there are
issue, it was not the
there are
fact.
many reports. Yes, they say they want this Thiruparankundram to be, similar to what has happened in Ayodhya. We have been getting reports, and we could get many visuals also. So I'm just wondering. I understand there is an issue going on, and that this is not a traditional ceremonial light. I understand that. But what makes the government to prevent a Hindu devotee to go and light the lamp? Why is the government stopping him and claiming there is a tradition of lighting a lamp in one particular place and there are some inscriptions? What are those inscriptions? Why the lamp cannot be lit on the stone pillar where the petitioner Rama Rami Kumar wants to the lamp to be lit?
See, previously you need to know the history of the temple itself or the structure of the temple itself. This temple starts from one place and slowly it rises one level, and then it goes to the sanctum part. So the sanctum part is a rock cut in the main cave. Okay, the temple rises slowly and fits in the main hillock where the sanctum is there. So the sanctum is a rock cut, kudai varai we call it in Tamil. So you go there. In this Kudaivarai, there is one Jain god, there are two Saiva gods, and there are two Vainava gods. Okay, in Hinduism there are two cults called the Saiva and Vainava. So this is a Saiva temple. Only the Saiva gods are worshipped there. There are two Vainava gods over there for which no puja is done or nothing is performed or nothing is offered there. So there are two gods over there which are always hungry. Okay, so this is one thing. Other thing is that what you're asking is that these people want to go on the top and see, they first want to go as a single person. That's a single duty. See, in Tamil Nadu, the HRNC is the only authorized body which takes care of all the rituals. It does everything point perfect. In Tiruvannamalai, you had 35 lakh devotees converging in and going out. See, the government, the HRNC is the custodian of the temples in Tamil Nadu. And for long, these right-wing groups have been advocating and talking time and again that they want to get rid of the HRNC and they want to take care of the custody of the temples. So they are always on, they have an eye on the temples in Tamil Nadu and they want to get the control of the temple and all the revenues and all the land. But the problem is that these temples belong to the people. The people of Tamil Nadu, our forefathers have donated their land, their money, their sweat, and they have worked for this temple. So all these temples have been built by the people of Tamil Nadu, and the people of Tamil Nadu have helped from the Pandyas to the Nayaks. Every family has a right in this temple. They have all worked in this temple, and they have been working for centuries to this temple. So every Tamil here has the right in this temple. Now the problem is that they want to take control of these temples. See, you go to Chidambaram, they have the control of the temple and how the temple is lying in shambles. But you go to Meenakshi Amman Koil, you go to Thiruparankundram Koil, you go to the Kudalalagar Perumal Koil in Madurai, you go to any temple in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is a land of temples and Madurai is a land of temples. It's a temple city. You have amazing facilities in all these temples, from air conditioning to anything you call.
Okay. I want to get more details about the inscriptions, which are claimed to be the major evidence to establish that the ceremonial lamp should be lit at the Uchipilaya temple and not at the stone pillar, which is being requested by the devotee Rama.
Just I wanted to come there.
Why government wants to prevent the Hindu devotee, the pious Hindu devotee, to lit a lamp? He is just asking a lamp to be lit. What prevents? What is preventing the government to allow the devotee to light a lamp?
See, the Tamil Nadu Archaeological Department has published a wonderful book on the inscriptions of Thiruparankundram. So they have a book on the inscriptions of all of Madurai and a separate book on Thiruparankundram. In Thiruparankundram, the inscriptions clearly mention that it has to be lit. They are telling that the Karthigai Deepam has to be lit on the head of the rock. See, you are viewing. I am viewing the pictures over here. The Murugan temple Gopuram is there, and behind that you have the Uchipillayar Koil. So it tells that the inscription clearly mentions that it has to be lit on the forehead of the rock or head of the rock. Head of the rock means the rock in which the sanctum is there. So the sanctum is a rock cut, and it tells that Siram, the head of this rock. So the inscriptions rightly say that Uchipillayar Kovil is the place for lighting this lamp. But a massive lighting is taking place every year. But last 15-20 years consistently, not 50, 30 years, they have been consistently telling that they will not accept the lighting on this. Rather, they want to climb to the hilltop and go to that stone pillar, which is a survey pillar, where they want to light this. See, we have gone to the hilltop hundreds of times and we have seen this pillar. This pillar is a survey pillar. There are 6 such pillars in this hill itself. So during the British period, when they first wanted to build maps, okay, they went to all the smaller hillocks. From there, they put their instruments and to start surveying the land around the inscription. They needed a high point in every area. So this pillar is perfectly has the markings, and all these survey pillars have these markings. So these pillars are from the 1800s and the early 1900s. So the surveying was done, and then the newer equipments came and no one wanted to go there. So when these pillars were lying there in many hills around Madurai, people slowly converted them into deepathoons, and not the Karthigai Deepam. It was called the Moksha Deepam. So when someone dies in my home, or whenever I think of the people who have passed away in my family, I would go there to light a small light, which is called the Moksha Deepam. So such pillars all around Madurai, from Kongarpuliyamkulam to Kila Valavu to Kila Kuilkudi, Aritabati, every hillock has this pillar, and this pillar is being used for the Moksha Deepa, which the families go
Okay,
and.
so the Moksha Deepam is different from the ceremonial lamp that is lit during Karthigai Deepam. Okay, I got it. So, federal viewers, we are talking to writer Mr. Muthukrishnan, who is a resident of Madurai, and he has been, visited this hill hundreds of times right from his teenage, and he is explaining to us why the Tamil Nadu government, the HRNC department, wants to light the ceremonial lamp at the Deepathoon, that is at the Uchi Pillayar temple, and not on the stone pillar, which is being claimed as a Deepathoon by the right-wing outfits in Tamil Nadu. So let's go further into the political controversies surrounding this Deepathoon. So when the case was filed, even the Justice G.R. Swaminathan of the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court wanted the lamp to be lit in the stone pillar, which is just close to the dargah, the 15 meters from the dargah. And he said he himself went to the place, inspected the place, and nobody is stopping anyone from lighting the deepam or nothing. So why do you think the right-wing outfits want the lamp to be lit close to dargah? What's your opinion as a political commentator? What do you think is making these right-wing outfits to want to lit the lamp close to the dargah? And you are saying it's not a new issue, and it's there for almost 10-15 years.
30 years.
This is
See, for 30 years, they have a vicious agenda of raising down or eradicating the dargah at the hilltop. So they have a agenda for long, and they have been seeing ways of implementing their agenda. So for doing, see, they have openly said 100 times, even last week, that they want to make Thiruparankundram into the Ayodhya of the South. So these are not my words. These are words of all the right-wing leaders. They have categorically, clearly, since the 90s to 2025, they are clearly, see, they have nothing, see, God, Karthigai Deepam, or all these things are a pretext for their hate on the Muslims of this country. So they want to eradicate them, the mosque at the hilltop. For that, they want to first get right to go to that place. That hillock belongs to the Muslims. Right from the 1926 Privy Council judgment, it has been clearly said that this portion of the hill belongs to the Muslims. So inside that portion is this survey pillar. So now they want access to the survey pillar, because they have no access. The hillock doesn't belong to them, actually, as per the records. Okay. So now they want to climb to, see, without going to the dargah, you can't access the survey stone pillar that is over there. You have to go to the dargah to reach the stone pillar. So now they want one man to go, one devotee to go and light it. See, another thing I will be telling is that even if there is one devotee wants to do that in Tamil Nadu, HRNC is the department which has the right to do it. No individual can be allowed to do that. Okay. So HRNC is there. There are Progidar, the Ayers, everyone who takes care of these things. So an individual can't bring out a new tradition and tell that I want to do that. Then tomorrow someone will say, I want to climb on the Meenakshi Amman Goil Gopura and do something. Everyone can have a weird wish, and those weird wishes can't be put up here. But it is very unfortunate for a judge. See, judgments are there from 1926, 2000, 2016, 17, and all has been settled. So a settled issue is being once again opened with a vicious agenda. So that's the thing. And here we see a judge who is also going with that. Up to me, so very technically, already a single judge pronouncement is there, and then it went to a bench where two people in a bench have given a verdict. Now, a single judge wants to go against the verdict of the bench. So this never has happened in the history of judiciary in India. A single judge going and reversing a judgment of the bench. So this doesn't happen. So judicially, this doesn't happen. A single judge would be there, then it goes to the bench, then it goes to the Supreme Court, there a single judge, then the people bench, and then it goes to a 5 bench. So this is the justice system in India. So here a judge wants to break the tradition and go reverse to give. So he has in mind that he wants to light it. So see, Justice Swaminathan has a history. Okay, he has on record in televisions, in interviews, and in previous judgments, he has openly shown that he belongs to the right wing. So he has against the constitution, has a lot of times he is out in the open. He is not like hiding something.
I want you to talk more about how the issue is being viewed by the residents of Thiruparankundram. What do they feel? The real Hindus, the Hindu population, what do they feel about the ongoing issue? Do they want any lamp to be lit close to Dargah, or they want to follow the ritual being done by the Dravidian party, the DMK government's HRNC department? What is the majority opinion of the Hindu residents there?
See, the Thiruparankundram, I have been there for a long time in my life. Thiruparankundram is a place of peace. Okay, it's a place of peace. Lakhs of people come to the temple every day. For every marriage muhurat, you have 200 plus marriages happening over there. And the Ayyappa season, you have lakhs and lakhs of people thronging this place. This place thrives on business from the tourist inflow coming over there. The whole Thiruparankundram town has like small businesses are there, and they are all farmers, and then they have some ancillary businesses, and all their life depends on the tourist inflow or the pilgrimage inflow into this town. So they want peace. This row every time has created violence and tensions in the city. There will be police, lot of police. So whenever you are going to bring in police and you are going to start doing these things, then the peace of this place is going to vanish off, and it is going to send a message to people from all over the world and India and Tamil Nadu coming there that this place is now problematic. Please don't go there. Please stay away from there. So all these tensions are sending wrong signals to the people who want to visit Thiruparankundram. At the same time, the peace-loving people of Thiruparankundram are against this. For them, a massive Deepam is being lit with at least 200 liters of ghee and a massive things the HRNC does. This stone pillar, survey pillar, doesn't have even a small a place where you can I have been to that pillar many times. It can hold only 150 to 200 ml of oil or something of that kind. Okay, even that is for the instrument. That so lighting there in the hillock in such a big height, even you can't see that flame. Okay, so nothing of that can happen. So first they want to go there, start this, and slowly they want to make it big, and then one day they want to raise down this dargah. The people of Thiruparankundram are against this. They want peace over there. For them, already something great is going on. A massive deepam is being lit over there, and they are happy with that. But now we see smaller fringe right wing elements coming up there. They are not new to this place. Since the 90s, they are there. They are a single digit lone voice. But now we are seeing how the community, how the society in Tamil Nadu is being polarized. Like Hindus are around 90% of the population of this land, and the BJP wants to place its rhetoric that the Hindus are unsafe in India, unsafe in Tamil Nadu. How can 90% of population be unsafe? Or 85% be unsafe? We are the majority over here. So there is nothing called unsafe, but they want to threaten the people that we are unsafe over here. From my view, or the view of the people of Thiruparankundram, Thiruparankundram is an example where Jainism, where Muslims, where Hindus coexist. It is a place where people coexist in peace. It is a living example, I would like to say. But this peace and tranquility and the brotherhood among the people is being now like challenged by the right wing forces. And Thiruparankundram people know that if they are going to allow this, they are going to be a big loser in this game.
Fine. Thank you, Mr. Muthukrishnan, for explaining to us about the ancient history of the hill and also about the importance why there is a big necessity for the people to maintain peace. I understand. Thank you so much for your time and the information. Thank you, federal viewers, for watching the video. Please do comment, and the federal will be reporting about this deepathoon controversy and also about how the residents of Thiruparankundram react to this particular issue. Tomorrow also, the Supreme Court will be hearing a petition related to this. Mr. Muthukrishnan will be talking to you again. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Pramila, and thanks to all the federal viewers.